Cross the road and walk into Coldrop's yard under the Samsung LED sign. Walk up the stairs straight in front of you. Try not to bump into the tree on your way up. Turn left, then turn right to walk across the bridge towards the restaurants directly opposite. It's raining today. It's the first time I've done this walk, and it's very grey outside. Turn left. You can smell the food, it smells really smoky. It's windy as well, actually. Walk straight across the bridge that takes you over the top of the canal, with the sound of water tumbling down the lock. It's quiet. On about the 5th time I did this walk, there was a group of school children lined up along the canal. I think they were drawing. Looks like they were on a school trip, all in their red cardigans and school uniform. But back to the first time, there's just one duck swimming in circles on its own, fighting with a small bit of bread. There's tiny LED strips all along the railings that decided to come on. Must be getting dark. Well, not that dark yet, but I've never noticed them before. I should have worn a coat. Waterproof would have been ideal. After the bridge, try to cross the road straight away, and then turn right. You'll walk underneath the green bridge, and hear the sounds of a train passing over your head. There's a blue golf umbrella leaning against a green door on your left. Look up to your right, underneath the bridge there's 2 huddling pigeons hiding from the rain above the light. See the new red bricks coming up on your left-hand side? They tried to blend them in with the old ones, but they still look brand new. Turn left to walk up the ramp, the zigzag ramp, with all the red bricks, and pass through the gates into St. Pancras Gardens. I used to quite like this graveyard, but there's a lot of construction work going on here at the moment. Turn left, and then turn right straight away, so that you pass the big gated tomb on your left-hand side. Don't really know why they're digging, but they're digging up all of the path. No one's working on it right now though. Turn right. The strange blue markings on the floor. This path must be next. I can hear one bird cheeping. Walk down the ramp, past the flowers that are struggling to grow on your left-hand side, and through the big ornate gates. Turn right. Cross the road at the zebra crossing, and then turn right to walk through the green in front of you. There's a lot of daffodils here, and some peculiar sculptures. I'm not really sure what they are. The first one looks like a group of frogs, maybe, and the second one a smiling fish, or maybe a big bird burying its head in the ground. Keep walking straight, past the empty bench on your right-hand side. Cross the cycle path, and cross the road at the crossing. You might have to wait. There's a lot of traffic to pass. I love the square glass on the corner of the building. My shower has glass like that. Turn left, past Cleaners and Coffee. Something smells really, really nice. Can't quite work out what it is. Maybe it's from one of the flats above, I don't know. Haven't seen a Londis in a while. Well, I thought you could turn right here, but I don't think you can. We'll have to go to the next turning. There's a strange purple lighting on this building. I think it's a theatre. It looks pretty closed to me. Keep walking down this road. There's a sign saying Camden Street. We're going to turn right there. After you've turned right, this road is much quieter. The railings on the opposite side of the road, they have little tomato-like balls on the top of the posts. Why are they painted a different colour to the rest of the railings? I don't know. Maybe we can turn right. Turn right into the Helston. Oh no, you can't. It's padlocked. We'll keep walking down the same road. It gets confusing when you don't know where you're going. A Just Eat bike just cycled past on the pavement. I didn't hear them coming. There's a blue plastic glove on the floor on your left-hand side. I see them everywhere. Never a pair. Past Camden Studios on your right, and then Kingston House with nice tiles outside of the front. More blue plastic gloves. I think maybe I'm obsessed with gloves. Turn right on Plender Street. They obviously know each other. Complaining about the cold. It's not as cold as it has been, just wet. And a little bit windy. Classic British weather talk in passing. Cross this road. There's one random trainer stranded on the floor to your right. And a blue top milk bottle, partially sliced in the middle. Cross the road at the zebra crossing that's straight in front of you, and turn left. Then there's a small passage called College Grove, NW. Walk down there. There's a small plastic fork on the floor. It's quite narrow. It's starting to get dark. An empty Amazon Prime box is on the floor to your right, and a lot of electrical tape wrapped around a bollard for some reason. Follow the passage all the way around and down to the road. The stranded frame for a sign on the floor. Just over there by the gate to your right, as you come out of the passage, is a big orange bag. Walk up the slope towards the main road. Turn right. Cross the road opposite the Ted Baker advertising, and then continue along the road. I hate this kind of rain. It's not heavy, just misty and annoying. It goes in your face and gets in your eyes. There's student accommodation on your right-hand side. I find them very unhomely and unwelcoming, like living in a hotel. I don't know what's attached to the tree. Possibly old trees. Maybe they were to help the tree grow straight. But if they're on the floor, they're not doing a very good job. Turn left, away from the main road. I can't see anyone. Just the sound of the cars passing on the main road behind us. The windows on the right are lit up as it gets darker. It's a mixture between reflections and what's actually inside. There's a strange industrial-looking tower on your right-hand side. I have no idea what it is, or if it's in use. Oh, there's someone. Looks like he's been cycling, in fluorescent green, walking on the opposite side of the pavement. On the lower roof of one of the houses on the right-hand side, it looks like a packet of biscuits, maybe. Fox's Jam and Creams. Perhaps someone was sat out the window enjoying an evening snack. Follow the road around to the right, past the blue sign on your left saying Granary Street Moorings. Past the blue sign on your left saying Granary Street Moorings. On your left there's a strange building site. Loads of wheelbarrows, paving slabs, old equipment, shovels. Is it still used? I don't know. I think it has been here for a while. There's half a broom. 3 stacked up chairs laying on their side. On your right you can see this tower more clearly, with stairs that spiral all the way to the top. The sun looks like it's setting behind the clouds, just behind the structure. It's quite nice, actually, breaking through the clouds and the rain just before it sets, in the distance. Keep walking straight down this road. You might recognize it. See the red bricks from the graveyard entrance to your right. We will follow around to the left instead. You can hardly read the signs across the road, with all the graffiti laid over the top. Turn left at the main road. So many new buildings, apartments, offices. Buildings like these I find really strange. There's so many people in one space, like in blocks of apartments. There's so many people living in the same footprint that know so many more people who lead entirely different lives that you will never know anything about. There's a couple on the second balcony high, winding each other up. Try and cross the road now. It's annoying we can't get down sooner, because you'll technically be walking back on yourself. Walk all the way along the railings, and then turn right. And right to walk down the ramp, past the commercial unit. Now we're on the canal, with the rain, spitting on the surface of the water. On your left-hand side there's an empty bottle of Amstel in the gutter. A couple of ducks are heading into the shelter under the bridge. There's a rainbow. 2 rainbows. I'm going to stop and take a photograph. Keep walking. The light is lovely. There's 2 runners coming towards us. The first one is very springy. Walk with the mirrors on your left, as if you're turning left. Then follow the curve around to the right, past the fancy gas holder apartments. These plant pots are massive. We actually talked about whether we could steal one, but I don't think even 5 of us could carry it. Walk straight forwards. Everyone loves the rainbow. They've stopped to take a photograph, complaining about how they are not dressed for the weather. Nor am I. Keep walking straight forwards. Coal Drops Yard is on your right. See the big Samsung building lit up with blue vertical LEDs. I'm going to stop to take another photo of the rainbow. Okay, keep walking. Pretty much back where we started. Turn right. We're going back to the beginning. There's quite the queue outside Dishoom. We will end here.